Ja, guten Abend und herzlich willkommen. Mein Name ist Elsa und ich freue mich wirklich sehr, euch auch im Namen des gesamten Palais Sommer Teams heute zu unserem Abendprogramm begrüßen zu dürfen. Wir haben nämlich heute sehr viel vor und beginnen auch gleich mit einem Konzert. Leider musste der eigentlich geplante Auftritt der Sängerin Grete aus Krankheitsgründen für heute abgesagt werden. Aber wir freuen uns umso mehr, heute den australischen Folkmusiker Laufen hier begrüßen zu dürfen, welcher erstens bekannt dadurch ist, dass seine Musik häufig auch als eine Art Therapie bezeichnet wird, denn seine Klänge entführen einen wohl sehr schnell aus dem Stress, aus Sorgen und Kummer heraus. Ich bin selbst auch schon ganz gespannt, das heute miterleben zu dürfen. Und ansonsten haben wir heute auch noch regionale MusikerInnen hier auf der Bühne, unter anderem zum Beispiel Ludwig Bauer am Flügel. Und bevor ich die Gruppe gleich zu mir auf die Bühne bitte, habe ich noch so ein, zwei kleine Hinweise für euch. Der erste wäre, dass wir uns auch im Namen, wie gesagt, des gesamten Palais Sommer Teams bedanken wollen für die Unterstützung des Freundeskreises. Und falls ihr auch noch Lust habt, Teil des Freundeskreises zu werden, damit ihr auch uns weiterhin unterstützt, dieses Festival weiterhin aufrechtzuerhalten und solche tollen Abende, wie auch dieser einer sein wird, weiterhin veranstalten zu können, dann geht gerne bei uns am Palaismarkt vorbei. Dort könnt ihr auch eine Freundschaft abschließen, wenn ihr wollt. Und da gibt es noch weitere Informationen. Ansonsten nehmt gerne noch an unserer Tombola teil, versucht euer Glück. Wir haben verschiedene Hauptpreise, unter anderem zum Beispiel auch eine Vespa zu verlosen. Die Verlosung ist auch schon am Sonntag, deswegen gerne noch mitmachen. Genau. Und ansonsten, dieses heutige Konzert wird unterstützt durch Loose Notes und ist eine Veranstaltung im Rahmen des Musician in Residence Programms, gefördert durch die Kulturschaffende des Freistaats Sachsen. Denn das Besondere heute ist, dass dieses ganze Programm erst so seit Donnerstag auf die Beine gestellt wurde. Das wurde hier in Dresden erst fertiggestellt. Und damit wünsche ich euch jetzt auch schon ganz viel Freude und viel Spaß und begrüßt bitte die Gruppe hiermit auf der Bühne.
Traveling down to the earth, falling right from the trees, like the light in my eyes, but they're not right from the season. They're just strained from the light. Couldn't fall asleep for some reason. Slowly my bones grow weaker and numb, but the way through the storm is no longer for anyone. Oh, some misroads, the colors are grieving, but I will find a way. Mine's in the west, at the edge of the breeze, where the light on the hill meets the green on the teeth. And here you lift me up, oh, when I'm weak at the knees. Pull me back into time, throw me back Feet on the ground, statues of buildings, Colosseum going up like ghosts in the mouth. Burying my legs in the storm before they sink to the south. Or drive them to somewhere where they can just wander for days on their own. Find peace and find peace and there's a well in my soul, a need for a princess, and got one, but still there's a fear that I hold. I think alone while I pray that when I am old, will outlive our warmth, may our happiness pay for the risk always taught, and I'll find peace and find peace and feet on the ground, statues of buildings, Colosseum going up like ghosts in the mouth. Burying my legs in the storm before they sink and they drown. Or fly them to Dublin where they can just wander for days on around. Find peace and find peace and Dankeschön. Ich bin Lukas. Ich komme aus Südaustralien. Ein kleiner Dorf heißt Port Lincoln. And that's about all my German. Thank you. I don't know if that deserves a clap, but thank you. I'm here with my friends, I guess. This is our first show together. Thanks for coming down and listening in the cold. This next song was a song I wrote on the Faroe Islands in 2018. It's this little group of islands between Iceland and Scotland. And it's very kind of homely there for me, coming from a seaside town. It's also at the very edge of the world.
Diving deep with no road. Oh, for like home is with your mother 50 years away, with Isabel and your brother. I'm at the edge of the eyes of the northern wall, where all the silence meets and decides and propagates, conducted by the reach of the wind in the Broadway. The tide upon my feet is the sign of the northern wall. This time forgives me.
Thank you. I've spent the better part of the past year in Berlin, kind of locked in, like everyone, and I wrote this song about that, I guess. As much as I didn't want to, I did.
Spoiled too much of you. Carbon fever's true. Alone in the world. All I need is bird-shaped quiver. Spun to course, warm but out of sorts. At the edge of the street, the rainy May repeats beginnings. Absence floods in life. Fondness grows in time. Put a blanket on the world, and I'll just spend the gold I'm given. To keep my legs alive. I'll run around the clock by night. I'm not made for these shoes, but every day reminds the weather. Carbon fever's true. Selfish, seldom blue, but alone in the field. Despite the jokes where I heard heaven. Above the clouds the day can settle, and every coat reminds the weather to lift my eyes, I'll soon be better.
Thank you. I spend most of my life, it seems, with Deutsche Bahn, my favorite train company in the world. I spend a lot of time traveling to shows and things, and not only for environmental reasons do I try to evade cars, I also am terrified of driving on the right-hand side of the road. So I found a great alternative, which was Deutsche Bahn, who this song kind of belongs to, in a sense that the whole thing was written in some part on these trains. It started in South Tyrol and moved up to Sweden and finished in Paris in a very quick week, where time was kind of running away from me and I wasn't spending it the way I probably should have been. And I wrote this little poem about about that and turned it into a song.
Off of the spider Siberia, the half is mine. Harpoons in Greenland, transatlantic time, tales of Kosovo, delaying my rust, sugared and empty room, sweeten the emptiness. Tracks run to Sweden, first stop is Copenhagen. Coffee with reason, Christmas with family. Don't go over water, Denmark is warmer, at least when you stay inside. At least when you stay inside. Paris in autumn, bundled up, whisked away. I owe her a lifetime of trench coats and beautiful days at the St. Louis water. I took photos, but sort of just wish I took time. I wish I took time. Thank you. So I'd love to introduce you to Ludwig Bauer on formerly piano, but now it's Ludwig Bauer on clarinet as well. We met a couple of days ago and decided to play the show together, so please make him feel very welcome in his own city, I suppose. Thank you so much, Sean. I've been in Germany for 5 years now, so there's actually no excuse for my bad German. There's a lot of things running back home, like a kind of parallel life, I suppose, and
I wrote this next song after I missed my best friend's wedding back home, and kind of got me thinking about everything running and everything running here, and not necessarily in a sad way about missing things, but more of a introspect on it, I guess. It's called Seeds. I'm worried that my seeds will take it. I'm wondering how deep they're buried, scattered through the hills, the lake, into the river, through the valley, but they won't grow. I'll leave here with all my love. I'll disappear. I wonder if one day I'll wake with everything that I carry, holding my arms like featherweight. When all my friends are home and married, I pray they know that I'll leave here with all my love. I'll disappear. To stay, but I can't yet, I'm just not ready. The sun might cause a life change when the mountain comes to hold me steady. If I don't go and plant seeds here, I feel my light, it will disappear. So let me go, I'm done here. Don't chase my ghost, I'll disappear. Dankeschön. Before I came to Germany, finished school and was enrolled to study medical science, and decided at the last minute not to do that, and it was a kind of bit of a life changer, I suppose. And I was living at my auntie's house in North Adelaide at the time, and I wrote this song about this moment, sitting on a trampoline with a dog on the grass, looking at me the whole time, wondering what I was doing, I think. Russell. Hello, Russell, if you're watching the live stream.
All of these thought days make me wonder if there's adhesive in my bones, and they're glued far away where all my comforts fade away, trail off the beaten up road. All of these thought days make me selfish. I plan escape from how it feels. The forest talk to me and I can't keep from listening. I've hidden its secrets in my head. And if I die it will be lonely, if there's truth inside the trees. It's all the life I've lived only for myself. If I forget this love, forget me. If I forget this love, forget me. These tough days move me to salt water. The stories tell me I'll get lost, but lost a state of mind, and I don't really have the time for negative space in my head. These tough days make me feel uncentered. My equilibrium's all gone. I stumble to and fro. The ocean legs I keep below can't hold me up this far from the sand. And if I die I'll be lonely, if there's truth under the sea. It's all a life I've lived only for myself. If I forget this love, forget me. If I forget this love, forget me. First moment I gave to you, the first moment I gave on you, the first moment I gave was true. The first moment I gave to you was the first moment I gave on you. The first moment I gave was true. And if I die, I will be lonely. And if there's truth inside of me, it's all a life I've lived only for myself. If I forget this love, forget me. If I forget this love, forget me. If I forget this love, forget me. I won't forget this love, forgive me.
Thank you. I had a bit of a daydream one day that I stayed in Port Lincoln and became a sailor, and then a tailor, and then a waiter, and didn't be a musician at all. And it maybe would have been a bit easier for everyone, but I wrote this song as a bit of a thank you to my family, I suppose, and my friends. If I've been a sailor, sown all my anger into my nets and sunk them to the bottom of the sea, I'd be a better lover, less time to wonder about all the stories that they'll never tell about me. If I've been a tailor, graceful failure, not bitter, cold and wasteful, constantly concerned I'm not free, I tell a better story, pass on less worry to you and your family, when I take the prize and you take the fee. If I've been a waiter, lemon tasteful, time for you in spades full, pouring love and serving consistency. Still most times I'm failing, step short of amazing, but you'll never change. See, your heart is like boulders to me, and you'll never change. See, your heart is like boulders to me, never ending, moving, shaking. Your heart is like boulders to me, never bending, bruising, breaking. Your heart is like boulders to me. Thank you. So like I mentioned, I come from a little seaside village, I suppose, town. And generally I don't miss home too much, but I do miss the ocean out of anything. And living in Berlin is kind of the opposite, I'd say. If you could describe the opposite of where I come from, it's Berlin. I was sitting at my in my apartment at my kitchen table one morning, and I live next to 8 lanes of traffic, and there's a police station, a hospital and a fire station right here, so it's sirens constantly, and I was kind of feeling very homesick, and this coupled with it, I just was wondering what I was doing here at all, and wrote this little song about that passing instant, which quickly passed. But everyone, don't miss the sunset either. It's going to be amazing. Just when I thought there's no use for this, I put my legs on the table, uncased all my instruments, spilled out my body again. Living right next to the main road is part of it. Sirens await me, I stop at the start of it, but maybe the noise, it's what's pulling the honesty out of my body again. I was born on the 8th day of way through the autumn, just when the west wall was crumbling and falling. It buried a part of me inside the city. It buried a part of me here. Comfortable searching horizons will change. My friends are indignant, the eyes in the crowd, they say, find love and leave here, don't stay put forever. Go back to your home by the sea. 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 Comfortable searching horizons will change. My friends are indignant, the eyes in the crowd, they say, find what you need, but don't stay here forever. Go back to your home by the sea. 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 Leaves on the trees, they all rupture their holdings. But cliche escapes, it's just time that is falling out of my body again. Out of my body again. Thank you. A bug flew in my wine. Sorry, bug. This next song is called Little by Little. It's I wrote it about an Italian girl that I met in Italy, of all places to meet an Italian girl. We had dinner and we couldn't understand each other, so I spent the whole night on Google Translate. And she told me she was a banker and had just started a flower shop because she wanted to be a florist. And Google gave me lots of answers as to why she did this. I don't know if it's because she couldn't explain it properly or Google had a problem, but anyway, one of the answers to me asking her why she changed her life around was, I like flowers. And I thought this was very simple at first, and then a very nice sentiment and a nice way to live your life. And I wrote this song about this exchange. Losing your hair in the dead of the night, sitting in a jar, drawing in the light. Little by little and petal by petal, February prints hope on her face. Little by little and pebble by pebble, build up a home when you've called him away. Death in the corner, atop the tower. Roots worn from the earth, off the birds call the hour. Little by little, your terror, brittle as porcelain sheets on the lake. Little by little and pebble by pebble, the edges will fold when you can't stop the rain. Little by little, breathing and subtle, February prints hope on her face. Little by little, she metals and metals, red in the gloss is just one and the same. And welcome back, Ludwig. Yes, please, a clap for you. Lovely. Hi, Ludwig's family also, I think they're here. Winter in Berlin is very hard. Maybe it's the same here. I'm not sure, but it's very cold and grey, and as an Australian moving over here, it's not something I ever prepared for, I suppose. I wrote this in the midst of a winter, having first moved here, and things weren't going actually as well as I thought they were, and I thought it might be an option to actually get up and leave, and I'm glad I didn't, but this was amidst that thought, I suppose.
Why are we here, lost in the city? It's big and it's straight, it's cold and it's pretty. For two traveling birds blown in from the east, drying off slowly, but homesick to leave. When did this change? When did the coals burn from orange to grey, from grey into cold earth, creating the floor down in the cellar where she's scarred as her, and I'm too tired to tell her I'm scarred as well. That Berlin is not forever. I was born as a stone, sold as a pillar, holding you up, but not pulling you near, supporting your arms from down in the sun, where I'm hungry as hell, but I'll never tell her, 'cause she's hungry as well, and we'll be starving together. I hope that I'm wrong, and that you'll right me when I'm out in the rain, when I'm covered in the lightning. I knew this would be hard, and I knew it'd be frightening, but it'd be 10 times as hard without you here beside me.
Thank you. So welcome, firstly, and welcome back, Surya Vandenbos on viola. Please give her a huge round of applause. Surya came all the way from Amsterdam very early this morning, and it was a long way actually. I felt a little bad that I've had the best sleep of my life last night, and Yeah, thanks, Surya. I spent the last year first building a studio in Berlin and then writing and recording a new record. I'm going to play one of these songs now. It's called Weathering. I kind of hoped it was raining and the song would have made a bit more sense, but it's probably nicer that it's not, so happy and sad at the same time. The song's a bit new to explain it properly, I feel, but it's about oncoming weather, I suppose, if you want to wrap it in a big general metaphor. And also, I don't mind rain that much. Some people hate it, but I prefer to just sit in the rain than inconvenience myself with an umbrella. Let's say that's what this song's about.
Floated the port side. You're like a sailboat, heading straight to the shore. But there's days safe beyond your eyes, hidden in grey skies, feeling all of your time's lost. And life, it left you on Wednesday, escaped in the same way. It's the tide on the sand, and I know you're south of the border, west of the sun, spending all of your days long. There's more to hold than what the world's been offering. There's more to love than what the world's been offering. There's more to faith than what the priest has burdened you with. And there's more
So I've actually been staying in Dresden since last week. I'm here on a residency with the festival, and it's been a lovely time actually. I've been to Dresden a few times, but usually I just go from Bahnhof Neustadt to Altes Wettbüro and then home again, and I don't get to see anything nice. And I spent the week down here and riding my bike and going for a swim and seeing all the nice places down by the river, and it's a very beautiful city, and I'm very thankful to be here. Thanks so much to the festival for having me, to Lars and Helen especially. Thanks for taking me in and taking care of me. It's been very lovely. We've got a couple of songs left. This next song was written kind of inspired by a dead rabbit. We have a big problem with rabbits in Australia being brought over by Europeans. Not sure if it was you guys or who it was, but not pointing any fingers. I live on a farm and we had lots of these rabbits, and one night an unfortunate rabbit died at the hands of my dog, and I saw it there lying next to its family and friends, and it was all a bit sad. And I was home in Australia visiting my dad, who was very sick at the time, and lots of emotions colliding, I suppose, and I wrote this song about being very close to home but very far away at the same time. Barefoot through rabbit blood. I hope he died for someone's sins, or both his eyes were shut. Unknown that fate had stitched him up, just 10 steps from his saving grace. He's a million miles from love. Wish I found just something in the way his time was cut. Now I'll have years to bring this up, wondering how I got to outer space and a million miles from love. A million miles from love. I still think about the rush from a million miles above. A million miles above. Till I was spent. Please come paint into my legs and heal the detriment. Further, faster I push up. 10 breaths into feeling less than a million miles from love.
still think about the rush from a million miles above, a million miles above, a million miles above. I still think about the rush from a million miles above, a million miles above. Thank you. So we've got one final song. Thank you again for coming out and sitting here and listening and being quiet. It's nice to play to quiet people. I've got some records for sale back here. If you'd like one, I'm donating all the proceeds tonight to help Afghani journalists. There's only about 7 records sitting there, so if you want to buy something and help out, that would be really appreciated. So this is it. This is called I Know Where Silence Lives. It's our last track. Thank you so much again, and to my wonderful band. Can I call you my band now? I want a band, so maybe this is my band now. It's our first show together, hopefully not our last. Next song's called I Know Where Silence Lives. It's the most travelled song I suppose I have. It started in a bird watching tower in the Netherlands and came back down to Germany, to Australia, to New Zealand, and finally made its end there. It's a song about my father and quiet places in life. Thanks again for listening. Way up north where the border meets the west, 15 feet above the sea. Winds will come and the cold keeps telling me it knows who silences. A decade ago I could paint my whole face in it, hidden black behind my knees, looking to a window to turn more in front of me. I know running is wrong, but I'm gonna run anyway. If leaving was wrong, why
did happiness follow me? I know where silence sleeps, way down south where the cloud line meets the cliffs, wandering down toward the beach, the rivers will run and the stars keep telling me they know who silence is. I hope he's on that boat with my mother in Budapest, on wasting time on the street, but headed for the hills where I'll remake my memories. I know where I'm getting stronger, I'm all out of words to say. If it was wrong, why did happiness follow me? Don't grieve this too long, it's a waste of your life to pray. Selfish, I know, but I'm selfish in many ways.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks a lot. So it's one last goodbye song. Thank you again. Featuring the second word in German I ever learnt. The first one was raus. My dog used to say, my father used to say this to the dog when it was inside. And I used to think it meant speak, because every time my dad would say raus, my dog would start barking and not move anywhere. This song's called Goodbye. It was written as a goodbye to Australia back 5 years now. And I hope that friendships and everything would kind of stay as they were while I was gone, and I've been very lucky in that sense, and they kind of have. So it's a very happy song for me. I hope it's a happy song. Please shut your eyes eyes, my dear friend, auf Wiedersehen. I've wrapped all the love I can send, but right now your eyes and my memorable heart, my dear friend, I'll see you when the sky is unbroken and all we once spoke of is said. Please don't hold your breath, my dear friend, auf Wiedersehen. Constricting your lungs after death, let go and watch time mend. My trembling heart, my dear friend, I'll see you when the sky is unbroken and doubt has been laid into bed. Lead me goodbye to true solidarity. Gray meets stream, a thought in a recess where I believed. Away I leave, reversing the flow in polarity. I'll sit on this plane, open love finds a way back to me. In the autumn of the winter, in the freeze. Please shut your eyes, my dear friend, auf Wiedersehen. I've fixed all the wounds I can mend, and right now you're open. Away from the seaside below, farewell my home. My carers will comfort me, care for me, lay down my bones.
Thank you again so much. It's been a lovely night for me. See you next time. We're up at the back there.
Okay, bevor Lukas jetzt gleich Bier trinken geht, will ich mich nochmal bei ihm bedanken. Lukas, komm. Ich werde das jetzt auf Deutsch machen, weil sein Deutsch ist ja, auf Englisch machen, weil sein Deutsch ist ja nicht so gut. Yeah, dear Lucas, actually it was really, really nice that you're here and that we've met each other. It's so easy to spend time with you, and thank you so much for this concert today. It was lovely. It was really, really nice, and
Ich bin mir sicher, unserem Publikum hat es auch sehr gut gefallen. Deswegen würde ich euch noch bitten, ganz, ganz, ganz laut zu klatschen. I already asked Lars if we can extend your time in Dresden, but he was like, oh, I don't know. But whenever the winter in Berlin is too hard, just come to Dresden because it's better than in Berlin. So in the name of the Palais Sommer team, I'm also allowed to give you one of our fans. You've been waiting for this like for 1 week, right? So thank you so much for being here, and it's really, really nice to meet you and having you here. Und für dich natürlich auch. Vielen lieben Dank, dass du aus Amsterdam gekommen bist. Und Ludwig, du bekommst auch noch einen Fächer. Nochmal einen großen Applaus für die ganze Welt.